We are standing at Antietam National Cemetery, and it's here where you can see part of the result of the bloodiest one-day battle in American military history. Fought on September 17, 1862, the Army of the Potomac and the Army of Northern Virginia would battle across these fields in western Maryland. The battle lasted about 12 hours. If you average the casualties that day, a man is killed or wounded every 2 seconds for 12 hours. Now, this battle happened because Robert E. Lee brought his Confederate Army into Maryland for the first time in the fall of 1862. We're about 15 months into the American Civil War. Lee wanted to keep the momentum. He was looking for support here in Maryland. He was trying to get the fighting out of Virginia. And most importantly, he was looking for the decisive battle to end this war. At the end of combat, Lee had lost 25% of his army and had really no choice but to retreat to Virginia, starting on September 18th, the day after the battle. And with that retreat, Abraham Lincoln took that opportunity on the Monday morning following this battle. The battle was fought on a Wednesday. On the very next Monday, the President of the United States issues the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation. That document will change the course of the war, will change the course of the nation, keeps the Europeans from recognizing the Confederacy because they outlawed slavery 30 years before we did. Of course, it would take 2.5 more years and many more lives to make that truly fulfill its expectations of freedom for 4 million Americans. People ask me every day, what did it mean here? What was the importance? And what I tell them is, for the next 2.5 years, every step a Union soldier would take south, freedom marches with them. And that is a very powerful motivator. Now, of course, here in Maryland is one of the great ironies. That document, both the preliminary and the final Emancipation Proclamation, which was effective on 1 January 1863, both of them said that it would free the slaves in the states of rebellion. But Maryland is not a state in rebellion. So the slaves in Maryland were not freed by this document, but it was the first step. The proclamation leads to the 13th Amendment, which will free slaves forever, which will lead to the nation that we live in today, the much freer nation that was born here on September 17th.